with forkandplate.com, and today I have my buddy Aron here, and he is going to show us how to clean a Maine lobster. So if you go out to eat a whole lobster for dinner, he's going to show us how to break into this and eat it and all of that good stuff.
Okay, so first off, you're given a cracker, and then usually it's either a metal or a wooden fork or a pick. To start, you can either start with the tail or the claws. I like to start with the claws, and you see that there's a joint, and you just fight back on the joint. It's not very hard to do. Just watch these pointy things here. So you want to hold on to sort of the front part of the claw when you're bending it back. And then after you do that, you work sort of the knuckles off by yet again, just going against the joint. It's really, if it's cooked properly, it'll come off real easy. Leave the joints aside to work on later. And next you're going to go to the claws. In order to get, there's a hard, not even chewy, it's just a very hard piece of cartilage in the claw meat. And to get that out, you need to bend the claw both ways and then peel back. And this here is what I was talking about, that piece that you really want to get out. Okay? And that also gets you the meat from the little claw. So next, a hard shell or a soft shell, you're going to use the cracker, and you're going to break the lower part of the claw. From there, you should be able to break that off and just pull it out. There you go. Now that's all edible right there. There's no cartilage in there because you see that you got it right here, and there's no shell. So set that aside, that's edible. We'll move on to the next claw, so same thing. Bend one way, bend the other. Pull it, oh, it didn't come out that time. So what you're gonna have to do here is you break it with a cracker, peel it out. And you're gonna see this right here, this little piece, use that to sort of dig in. There it is. Take that out. All good. Set that aside. Now you're going to move on to the knuckles. With the hard shell, you're going to have to crack the knuckles. They're really spiny. There's not a lot of meat, but the meat is very flavorful, so you want that meat. So just break it.
That's the good stuff, right?
It's the good stuff, yeah. There you go. Watch for shells. Here, I like to bend this. There's going to be a little piece of meat here, and you can just pull that, and it usually, you use your little piece here, and push it out. You've got the knuckle meat right there. So next, we're going to go to the tail. The tail is the same sort of thing. You're just going to break it at the joints both ways, and pull it out. Now you've got the tail. Just set it on your plate. You can bend this part up, and it breaks it off, and it gives you a little slot right there. Sort of push. I mean, if you're using it with your hands, you're gonna. If you don't have gloves on, you want to use obviously the metal fork or the wooden fork. And now, this is a part that if you don't know Maine lobster, you will forget, and you'll eat a really gross part. There's a poop line in the back of the tail, and you can just very easily peel it either with your hand or with the wooden fork, and it comes right out. When we serve lobster, we serve it with a dish of hot water and butter, and so you would want to take this part and break it in half and definitely dip it in your hot water before, because there's this in it, which is the poop line. So that is usually as far as people go with Maine lobster. They won't pick any more other than the knuckles, the claws, and the tail. But for those of you who are really hardcore and want to try something different, you can see that the shell kind of comes off the top, like the hood here. And inside, you break this apart. This one doesn't have it, but there's usually green tamale in some lobsters. It depends on the time of the year and whether they're hard shell or soft shell. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aron. You're the man. Thank you.